Okay, so I'm really excited because over the past 7 months, Malika has been working really, really hard to relaunch our nonprofit. So we went from being Wise, a movement that was being confused for a lot of organizations, primarily because there's a lot of organizations called WISE, but also like a movement that was really just recognized for our self-defense programming for Muslim women, to MALIKAH, which is now an organization that is open to all women, that not only does self-defense programming, but also is focused on achieving economic justice for women through financial literacy and entrepreneurship program, that is focused on achieving social justice for women through organizing training and organizing curriculum, that is also focused on achieving healing justice for women by facilitating grassroots healing spaces for women and femmes, which is something that's like super exciting and beautiful. And we're just like really pumped to be able to bring more of our programming to more women across the US and globally. And this month has been so busy because we had 4 events across the country, one in Boston, one in New York, one in Dallas, Texas, and we just had our last event yesterday in San Francisco, and it was super exciting. In each of these spaces, it was so beautiful because we allowed women from different backgrounds to gather together and really delve deep into like what the vision and what this movement is going to bring and what it's going to offer to so many women. And we're just like super pumped to actually be able to now start and do the work. And I'm just like really grateful for all of the people who worked really hard to make this happen. So yeah, that's basically it. So folks are like, what does Malika mean? Malika actually means queen, beauty, and power in about 8 different languages. And the reason why we chose queen is because like the inherent idea of Malika is to like really inverse the idea of where power can come from and equip all women with the idea that power can come from them, right? With these resources that they have, and that we could constantly build our capacity and power collectively, but also individually through the different trainings that we're going to do. So that's why we chose the name Malika. And I know people are like, is it Malika? Is it Malika? And we're kind of like, whatever you want. Like, you know, we're not too picky about what it is. But the first call to action that we have is actually focused on our healing justice curriculum. And so we developed this 10-week-long program that any woman in the world can pick up, and we're working on getting it translated. Any woman in the world could pick up and then actually start a healing justice space in her community. And then you're probably like, what is healing justice? So it's basically us coming together as women and having these like really intentional conversations about the various experiences that we've been through, but also like deeply better understanding our own identities and the challenges that we face and how to overcome those. So for example, the first session is really focused on like the spaces that we occupy and like what are some challenges that we face in those spaces. Some questions that we ask is like, how am I seen? How would I like to be seen? How do people see, like how do I see myself? And all of this is based off of a peer-to-peer led psychosocial support group model, and was built by our incredible team at Malika. And so we really hope that you take this to your community, start a healing circle, whether it's like with 2 people or 10 people, and let us know how it goes. And all this information can be found on our site at www.malikah.org. So there's your website plug. But yeah, anyways, just wanted to like get online and explain very quickly what has been happening, because folks have been like, what is Malika? What is WISE? What is happening? So that's basically the 4-minute synopsis. And I think what's most important is actually if you go to our website and read our justice statement to really understand our core values and like who we're really excited to serve, and like our exciting upcoming partnerships with local businesses. We are also having a host of different programmings with local community organizations, and we're always looking for more opportunities to partner to grow our team. So if you're interested, please do reach out, movement@malikah.org. Thank you all.